As parents, all we want in life is for our children to experience happiness, health, and success. As much as we wish that we could dictate everything that happened in our kids' lives, we cannot. Because of this, we need to equip our children with skills that will help them to reach their goals and to have joy. In this article, we will discuss emotional intelligence, why children need to develop, the 5 characteristics of, and how to help our children develop those 5 characteristics. Emotional intelligence is a person's ability to comprehend and process emotions. Whether it is interpreting their own emotions, or those of another, being able to grasp the significance of certain emotions can help a person to self-regulate, and gain composure and control of a situation. The world today is constantly evolving and changing. As a parent, it can be scary to imagine the world that our children will be existing in 10, 15, or 30 years from now. It's completely unpredictable. Because there is no way to prepare our children for specific events that could happen in the future, it is our job as parents to teach our children the emotional skills to be able to handle and manage anything that comes their way. Helping a child to develop will also help them to develop confidence, understanding, conflict resolution skills. Daniel Goleman is a world-renowned psychologist that specializes in understanding the brain and behavioral analytics. He is the author of the New York Times bestseller, Emotional Intelligence. In his book, Goleman explains the 5 main characteristics of emotional intelligence. We will go over each one of the characteristics as described by Goleman, while also discusses ways that, as a parent, you can support your child in developing this characteristic. Self-awareness. Self-awareness is the ability to reflect upon oneself objectively. This means being honest with oneself about behaviors, opinions, prejudices, and traits that are possessed. By being self-aware, it allows a person to be a well-rounded and educated decision-maker that understands the reality of the situation that they are in. Helping your child to develop self-awareness. Encourage your child to do the following. Talk about their feelings out loud. Ask them questions about why they have the opinions that they do. Encourage your child to journal regularly. Work on your personal self-awareness skills, and lead by example. Self-regulation. Self-regulation is a huge part of emotional intelligence as it is what allows an individual to be in control of their emotions, and behave accordingly. When self-regulated, a person can maintain clarity of mind, no matter the situation. Helping your child to develop self-regulation. The key to teaching children to self-regulate is to be patient, and recognize that self-regulation is a process. It is not something that happens overnight, but the end gratification is well worth it. Help your child in the following ways. Support and encourage them. Stay calm during high-stress situations. Maintain realistic expectations for your child. Motivation. Motivation is what gives people the drive to get things done, tasks, chores, and goals. The first step always requires motivation. There are 2 types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. Extrinsic motivation is reward-driven. It is when a person wants to put in the effort to accomplish something for the sake of something outside of themselves. For example, a child cleaning their room so that they can have extra screen time, or a child clearing their plate after dinner to receive verbal praise from a parent. Intrinsic motivation is driven by a desire to accomplish something for inherent satisfaction. For example, reading a book because you enjoy the storyline, or exercising because of how it makes you feel. Helping your child to develop motivation. Some people are more naturally motivated one way or another, but it's important to teach our children the validity of both intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. There is a time and a place for both. Here are some ways to teach and encourage your child to be motivated. Help them with goal setting. Tell them stories of people who successfully reached their goals. Model goal setting and goal keeping. Praise them for completing tasks. Let your child make decisions about their own lives. Empathy seems simple, but it is actually a complicated idea. Empathy is the ability to deeply understand someone on a level that makes them feel seen and related to. Empathy is different than sympathy, as sympathy is more surface level. Someone sympathetic will listen to the trials of another person and might offer their condolences. Someone empathetic is willing to have deep conversations and join another person in their emotion. It is important to be empathetic because it helps us to know how to appropriately respond in an emotional situation. Helping your child to develop empathy. Help your child to develop empathy model by empathizing with them first. Don't be afraid to talk about emotions. Validate emotions and your child role-play empathetic scenarios. Social skills. Social skills are a requirement for life. They are what make people feel comfortable and open to communicate. For kids to be successful, they need to be able to relate to and connect with other people. Helping your child to develop social skills. Model good social skills. Expose them to other children and adults, regularly visit playgrounds, playgroups, etc. Converse with them. Model appropriate social norms. Raising successful kids who are healthy and happy starts with a parent who is willing to model these attributes. Possessing emotional intelligence opens the door to infinite opportunities that will take your child anywhere in life that they want to go. Teaching our children emotional intelligence, this will be a game changer for your child. The Adventures of Wise Owl is specifically written to develop emotional intelligence in your child. We offer a series of bedtime readers that will spark deep and meaningful conversation. Please like and subscribe. Click the link in the description for more information.